Welcome now. Let's do the paper review. If you're picking up a daily this morning, maybe you should join me or find out exactly which ones you might want to be picking up. We're going to start with the Nation newspaper for a Friday. It's the 30th of June, the very last Friday for half of the year. Let's take a look at our first headline here. Tinubu to governors, be ready, let's fix economy together. Shatima Akpabio, Abbas governors celebrate Eid with president in Lagos. Plenty of talk about that and his convoy. And at the top of the Nation newspaper, deluge of visitors forced Buhari to leave Daura, says aide. There's been plenty talk about the former president and his need for some peace and quiet as he went to his village in Daura to actually go spend time, but he cannot have peace of mind and has relocated to somewhere much further, so people cannot reach him. He complained about the fact that morning, afternoon, and night he was deluged with visitors who came for, different reasons, and has had to move from his residence to somewhere unidentified for some peace of mind. Ground crash, Adeleke's account illogical, says Senate governor disagree. The plenty of talk about the Osun State instance from 2 days ago when the governor was, relocated as well from the venue because of security concerns by his aides. There's plenty of disparaging, or rather agreeing reasons why he might have done that, or whether he should have stayed, or if it was a bit too zealous for him to move. Let's move on now to our next daily this morning, and we're going to be looking at the Guardian newspaper here. Front and center for the Guardian newspaper, we have this headline: in 30 days of honeymoon, Tinubu's sweeping reforms leave Nigerians poorer and agitated. There's a chart with the high points of his administration and everything that he's done, from fuel subsidy removal to floating the naira, handling of National Assembly leaders, and also the appointment of chiefs, the service chiefs, and plenty of talk about the requirement for the ex-military, or rather current military majors, to actually resign. Currently, they've been given an ultimatum of Monday, since they have a new head now. And there's a reason to this, why they're doing this, with plenty of talk on social media regarding why they should resign. The military has come out to tell that it's a procedure when a junior official is put in a position ahead of seniors. Everybody who's older or in a bigger rank than him is expected to actually resign because of, you can't take orders from your junior, it would seem. But this is just to reform our security in Nigeria, and this is all by the new administration to try and make sure that we have better security than what we had from before. More headlines from The Guardian this morning. Catholic Bishop Kick reject bill for council on Christian education. We'll touch on that on other dailies. And I invoked Emi Lokan spirit to win despite cashless policy, says President Tinubu. Let's move on now to the Daily Trust newspaper, where we have these headlines. Parents, students cry out as varsities hike fees. The university is claiming that it's inevitable. We have to do this with the current state of the economy. There is a cost to running education, but plenty of talk about this parallel to the talk of loans being given out to students without the means to be able to further their education. People saying this is, not the right time to increase fees, but hey, you've got to run education somehow. Seaport terminal operators jack up cargo handling charges by 45%. Plenty of talk, especially regarding the automobile import industry from yesterday, as car marketers have been complaining that they are unable to clear their products from the ports because of the hike in dues and costs of clearing these vehicles, going all the way to 50%. Telling about the fact that buying or purchasing a new vehicle starting from this month or maybe next would be astronomical, further creating a big divide between the rich and the poor. Maybe you should also consider buying or purchasing something that is a bit more economical, is what they're telling. But we will see plenty of that inside of the Daily Trust newspaper, with other headlines as well. Outrage over Quran desecration in Sweden, and naira now undervalued after float, Bank of America tells. So look at the bottom headline here: FGOK's vehicle importation via land borders. Maybe that will help the situation that we're currently facing regarding the situation. There was one topic we wanted to talk about here. Let's see if we can go back to a former paper article from the Daily Sun newspaper. Nothing would have stopped my victory, says Tinubu as he visited Yoruba monarch yesterday in Ijebu, and also hoping or telling that everybody should come together and try help this new dispensation and everything that he's trying to do work. Declares hope for better Nigeria, won't fail, vows to deliver on all campaign promises, pledges to fix Nigeria's bleeding economy, and other headlines still for the Daily Sun. Sacrifices for better Nigeria must start from leaders, say Obi. And also Catholic bishops reject proposed bill on Christian Education Council, telling that it does not help the situation with the different denominations across the Christian religion, and these proposals will not do well for their worship. Well, maybe you should pick up a daily paper this morning and tell us what you think about the different headlines. Use the hashtag WakeUpNiger on TVC. Would like to know what your opinion is on these articles. We'll be right back to stay tuned. There's plenty more coming your way. Here with us.